Welcome back to the Two Guys Kitchen. Today we're going to do something that's a little different. We're making a pizza, but we're doing it in a cast iron skillet. Now there's been a lot of these kind of videos lately on YouTube having people do it, but we've added an extra twist, which I think you'll find making it in the cast iron skillet the best pizza you've ever made. Let's give it a shot. Okay, let's get started on our pizza. First of all, the most important item is the cast iron. And this one is a 12-inch cast iron. And as a matter of fact, it comes from the Pioneer Woman. So we're going to have to oil that up. Now we also have our garlic, oregano, salt and pepper. We have some flour, basil, olive oil. We're using a canned sauce today because we just don't want to take the time to do it. We have other videos that show how to do a pizza sauce. Again, we have the Parmesan cheese, the mozzarella cheese, and we have some buffalo mozzarella cheese. I just like cheese on my pizza. And the other item is store-bought pizza dough. Again, we could make the whole thing up, but I'm sure you've seen 100 videos with how to make pizza dough. I've skipped over showing you how to take it out of the bag. The store-bought pizza is always good, but you have to add some flour. And basically what you do is you just start weighing it out so that its natural gravity will pull it and help you to start going into a circle. Now we're using approximately a half a pound of dough because we're only using a 12-inch pan. Okay, now we're going to be seasoning the pan and getting it ready. We need approximately 2 tablespoons full of oil. And we're just going to spread it around using our fingers, and there's a reason for that. We want it nice and heavy, but we want to make sure that we coat the sides. I suppose we could use a silicone brush to do this, but somehow I just like getting my hands into it. Now we're going to add a little bit of seasoning in here. Put some salt down. And we put some pepper in there. And I normally throw just a little bit of oregano. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take it over to the stove and we're going to start preheating it. Then we're going to put the dough right into it while it's preheated. Put our toppings on. That'll give it a chance to start cooking from the bottom. Then we're going to put it into the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. You don't want to put too much sauce on because it'll end up having too much liquid and it'll steam the pizza. And we don't want that. We want this pizza to be nice and crispy. Now we're going to put a layer of mozzarella cheese all the way around. You got to move right along on this because you got to remember it's cooking at this point. few more. Going to take it off the heat. And we're going to put just a couple of dabs of buffalo mozzarella. A little here, a little there. Now for that special twist that I told you about. What we do is we add cheese all the way around, and we're going to give it just a little bit more across here. And it's ready to go in now. Again, your oven is set at 425. And we're going to put this on the top rack because we want it to act as a convection. Now we wait 15 or 20 minutes, but we're going to check it as we go. And now we take it out of the oven, and you're going to be surprised at the nice crust we have on this. Be careful when you're doing this. There's a lot of steam built up inside of this. Okay, as we did once before in one of our videos, we're going to use the pizza cutter for dual purpose. We're going to take some fresh basil, roll it up, and then we're just going to use the pizza cutter and cut strips, which we'll be putting on the pizza. We don't want to get too far down in here into the stems because they're bitter. So now we're going to check and see what the crust looks like underneath. Got to go around the edge, loosen it up, get this pizza moving. And here she is, nice and brown. Now we move it over. And we're going to get this hot skillet out of our way. Now the finishing touches. A little Parmesan just for the presentation, more or less. And then we put the basil that we prepared earlier all over the pizza. It adds a freshness and a special taste. Now, one of the things that you need to do is let this sit for at least 3 to 4 minutes. We hear a little crunch. And when we get to the edge, we hear a lot of crunch, and that's because of how we put the cheese down the edge. Pull a slice out, take a look at the bottom, how it's browned up, but look at this crust. It's a thing of beauty. Now this is probably going to be very hot. Oh, that's delicious. If you liked and enjoyed our video making a cast iron pizza, give us a like, and then also on YouTube, subscribe to our channel, and also hit the bell. That way you'll get one of our videos every time we release something new. In the meantime, from the lake house, the Two Guys Kitchen, have a good week.